Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Want to show you how to use my Patreon page in case you've never used Patreon before. This is a platform that I'm going to start putting a lot of my content on exclusively. And it's not that I want this work to be about money, but it is that it's come to the time where I need to earn revenue to keep this work going. So, there are 4 levels or 4 tiers that you can pledge at. You can pledge $1 a month. What that's going to get you access to is the weekly podcast I put out. $1 a month. That means over the course of the year, you will end up contributing $12. The next tier is $2 a month. With this tier, you'll get the first chapter to my book, Letters and Numbers, Why There Are 26 Letters in the English Alphabet. You'll also get access to the weekly podcast, and you'll get access to some of the other content I put out. The next tier is $5 a month. You're going to get access to all of the sports-related information I put out on my Patreon. You're going to get the first 2 chapters of my book, and you're also going to get the 21st chapter, which is the chapter on rig sports by the numbers. A very thorough read, a book in itself. The top pledge level is $11, and at this tier, you will get access to all content put on this page. You will also get the entire Letters and Numbers book if you have not picked it up already. So, as a Patreon member, what happens is you get access to this page. Everyone can see this page, but to see the content that I put out, you have to be pledged at that level. So, like you can see right here, it says post for $5 patrons. It means $5 or higher. So if you're an $11 patron, you can also unlock this. But this content is exclusive to the people who've paid at that sports level. This content right here, you have to be at least a $2 patron. You see? So scroll the page, see what's here. The $11 patron, this is where you can access the entire book. Once you're a subscribed member, these things open up for you. And there's going to end up being a lot of entries here. Again, you know my MO. I put out a ton of content. I put out a ton of blog posts. I put out a ton of video content. I put out a lot of audio content. A lot of that is going to be exclusive to this page moving forward. Right now, I have 107 patrons at $961 a month. That's revenue for me. My goal is to get that up to at least $2,500 a month. And, you know, for all of these pledge levels, you're going to get more than your money's worth. Can assure you that. So, understand, the pledges are per month. So if you pledge $11, that's going to be $11 recurring each month. That means in a year, you'll end up donating $132. $5 a month, that means in a year, you'll donate $60. $2 a month, $24 a year. Just to make sure we're clear on the math. So, down below in the description of all of my videos, the place where you can pledge on Patreon. This is another website where your information is secure. You don't have to worry about any credit card fraud, etc. In the future, I plan to get live streams here. And the other thing that I want to happen for all the people who are members here, you can message me directly. I'm going to be real active with my messages. If you have personal requests, things you want me to cover, videos you want me to make, things you want me to research and blog about, I'm going to be taking those requests through my Patreons. A lot of you like to make requests on YouTube. I'm going to start phasing out the YouTube requests and work exclusively on the requests through my Patreons. And even if you're just a $1 pledge, I'll still honor all of your requests, just as I've honored the requests of people who watch on YouTube for free in the past. But again, we've reached the time, or at least I've reached the time, where there needs to be some revenue for this work. I've put in a lot of time for a lot of years and done this out of the goodness of my heart and been able to pay for it on my own savings. I depleted those savings putting out this content. And remember what happened. I was thinking that when I finished my book, I would have my large YouTube audience to market it to. Google sabotaged me, deleted the channel, and I lost that audience. And sadly, it seems that very few people made an effort to find me again. So, I didn't want it to come to this, but this is where it is. If people get the financial support, and I get that coming in each month, can get back to doing more of this work for free. So thank you, truth seekers. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Again, if you do pledge, just scroll through the front page to unlock the content you're eligible for. So we'll leave it there, truth seeker. Until next time.